And just like that, just like we take one moment at a time, we must learn to take one breath at a time. It is Lesson and Everyday Podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your host, LAT, and I am here to share with you a lesson that I wanted to share through this journey called life during my spiritual transformation this week, one breath at a time. I'm going to start by sharing what happened to me on Monday. It was the beginning of my day to have spiritual solitude and be able to meditate, pray, and study. Well, that day beginning started off really great. And then it got bumpy through the middle and the evening side of the day. So I went to work, and as I arrived to work on that Monday, my tire pressure was down to 11 in one of my tires. After that, I had to get it aired, and after airing it, hours later, when it was time for me to leave, it was all the way down to 27 and getting lower. Not only that, but I had to go stand in line for about 45 minutes waiting to get my tag renewed or the registration renewed. Well, once I got to the desk and got called up, I was missing one form. So I waited that long and still couldn't get my tag registration. And then after that, my day and plans got pushed all the way back. So why am I sharing all this from the beginning of my week to now? Because in that moment, what I realized was that this was a time that I usually and I could have been in distress. I could have counted everything out, started thinking negative, and given into the energy that was building up. I could have given more energy to the frustration and the stress, thinking about, oh my goodness, I may have to buy a new tire. I was not financially ready for that. Oh my goodness, I wasted my time in line. And wow, I don't even think I'm going to finish anything else today because everything is already behind and it's getting late. But instead of entertaining those thoughts, what I did was I took a moment to breathe. As I was inhaling, exhaling, and taking one breath at a time, I turned on some worship music and I started to meditate. I started to actually tell myself internally, I am covered. God got me. And I started to say, it's going to be okay. One breath at a time. As I continue to focus on my breathing, and I said, one breath at a time. And every breath I took, I made sure to tell myself something positive and encouraging. Like the words, it's going to be okay. As I continue to speak the words and I continue to say I'm covered, I could feel the ease coming. I could feel the peace internally. So no longer was I feeling frustrated. No longer was I tensed up. No longer was I being so emotional, right? Or giving in to those emotions. No longer did I feel that trying to take over inside. Instead, I felt the peace. I felt an ease. I felt the load off. So why do I say this? And why am I saying one breath at a time? Because that's all it takes sometimes. Us breathing. Sometimes you have to actually take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. And I know we hear that a lot, but this is different. as you breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, take one breath at a time. It's just like taking one step at a time. You have to take one breath in and out. And you have to be able to take that with great positive thoughts, reiterating that everything is going to be all right. And reassuring yourself and speaking those words of affirmation, those positive words, is going to work out. It's going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. I can handle this. I will continue to carry on throughout my day. I will not let this take anything away from my day and how it started. That's the attitude. That's the transition. That's transformation. That is creating the atmosphere, the environment, the energy that you want to gravitate on. And you're creating that starting within. So today, I encourage you to create within, starting within, what you want to produce or see or experience on the outer, right? Don't let anything negative overtake your positive energy that's within. And know that you can control yourself in the moment. You can control your emotions. You can control your reactions with one breath at a time. Take your time and just sweetly and peacefully breathe, reassuring yourself internally with those thoughts by saying to yourself, it's going to be okay with every breath you take. All right. Well, that's my words. I hope that this lesson is encouraging you. I hope that you are enjoying as I continue this spiritual moment, this spiritual transformation, and this spiritual solitude this week, because I'm here to help you, and I hope that you are encouraged to help others. Be blessed, and make sure you speak blessings over other people connected to you and everyone else around you. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.